folks, welcome to the fourth and final installment of the Wrecked Tour series. It is an amazing world. It's an amazing world. I cannot recommend possibly highly enough to go on it and check it out. You can find Wrecked in the description below. He's a Twitch streamer. If you don't know, if you missed the first parts 1 through 3 of this unbelievable city, I can't recommend strongly. Go back just a couple weeks on my channel here and go check it out, okay? Wrecked is found on Twitch. Again, links in the description. He's a cool dude. You'll really enjoy his streams every single day. So go get yourself some taste of Fog Haven in person and check it out. And anyway, we're picking up this tour kind of in progress. We recorded the whole thing as one bit, and then I'm breaking up into videos. So we will we'll catch ourselves here the last part. Okay, here we go.
All right, so you want to come over to this side first? That's fine. We got what a lot of people call the medieval parking garage.
Oh.
And this is where the carriages are parked. And as you can see, the signs, the carriage designs were actually made by another builder on the server. Dractus provided these designs, and his build is called Sky Harbor. So I, just said Sky Harbor Carriage Works. Wow. And, he's another, I mean, everyone on here is obviously a great builder, but I loved it so much that I came up with the excuse that Fog Haven paid, top coin to get these luxury carriages imported from Sky Harbor.
Holy cow, these are good. Holy cow. Wow. I can't believe you can put all these blocks together. I mean, I can't believe that's even Minecraft. There's so many blocks on top of each other. This is so good. Wow, man. This
yes,
is
quite nice.
Yeah, for sure.
We got lots of them in here too.
Oh, wow. Those are just amazing. Those are just amazing. I didn't know you had 3-dimensional wheels. I've only ever seen the painted wheels.
Yeah, those are, that's a cart. That's a cart.
Oh, the whole thing is one. Oh, okay, I see. So cart, and then you can just put blocks on top of it? Connect blocks to it?
Yep.
Cool. Ah, cool. Awesome.
And of course, we got these stables here, to house the horses to, haul the carriages.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This wing is the servants' quarters, so you can see we got rooms there, and just kind of a cafeteria and kitchen, and upstairs we have more quarters and what.
I love that they're all connected. Just like, I love how this is all connected. You go right from carriages to horses to like servants' quarters to maybe like servants' kitchens or whatever. It's just, there's a lot of flow, and it's all open. There's no doors. You just made it all open, and yeah, this is really interesting.
Yeah, I definitely wanted to make the the palace feel very vast and large, but still not to the point where it was completely disconnected from its separate building, so to speak.
This is very cool. I'm really enjoying what I've seen. Especially there's this one little like room that's, I just lost it because I turned my mouse so fast I couldn't see. Is it back here? No. Wait. There's a room that's like, look at the shape of this room, folks. Look at the shape of this room. Look at this. But it's still used as a storage room, There's always ways you can stick stuff in, and by subdividing the room. Well, do you want to talk about, like, why did you put this wall here? Because I assume, yeah, why did you build, like, why put a wall there?
I don't know, because my mind told me to.
Sure, but I mean, like, you could have just left it open, like, so there must have been something in your, like, artist, like, creative side that said, no, there should be, like, maybe was it inspired by the balcony first? Like, you wanted this path, and then you thought a wall?
That's what I was going to say, because I wanted to, we got this space up over here, and then this, we actually got the bathrooms over here. So it kind of justifies the balcony walkway you know, adds extra structural support to it.
Mm-hmm. It's really cool. You wouldn't normally think of a house. I know I make a big deal over one little room, but like you wouldn't necessarily think of that room. But since there's a balcony and the balcony looks so good and gives you a nice overlook and really fills out the room, right? Then all of a sudden you put this room, and then you're like, well, what would this room be used for? Well, it'd probably be used for storage. So there you go. It's a little thing that maybe translates into a bigger technique that people can use for building. You know.
Well, all the little things add up to something big, right?
They do, and I think that learn like that's what makes this game so great is because you can learn. You know, there's 1,000 little things that you can learn. Like I've learned 1,000 tonight. You know, and then you know, even if you only take 2 of them to your next build, then you're a better builder than you were before, and then those just keep adding to the total sum of your overall building ability. You know, it is an art. But at the same point, well, like painting's an art, but there's also techniques of painting, you know, and I think there are building techniques, even though there is, it is certainly an artistic endeavor that we're doing. This is cool.
Well, thanks again. Yeah, no, this is the. I agree. Of course, everything you say. we think very much alike.
Yes.
But this is just kind of the maintenance. You know, as you can see, just a lot of storage, a lot of furniture and whatnot to, you know, maintain and, you know, have kind of extra of in case, you know, like some chairs break or whatnot.
Yeah, or festivals, parties, all that kind of stuff. They need to put that stuff somewhere. So yeah. Oh wow, this is nice. Oh yeah. You jerks! You have carpeted stairs.
That's actually stucco.
Oh really? Okay. Oh okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it works great. Looks just like
one of the things I tell people all the time is just because it doesn't say it's used for that doesn't mean, you know, you can't use it for something else.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't.
So I mean, look, you thought it was carpeted stairs.
Yeah, totally.
It's all about the looks, not so much the name of it.
Oh, absolutely.
You can't let that distract you.
Yeah, I mean that. Geez, coming from a vanilla background, we certainly know that. I mean, we still sit on stairs, you know. So yeah, I get that.
This is that tower you saw before. And
okay.
It's just a kind of like a chain of switchback style stairs.
Oh, that's cool. And this is the walkway back and forth. Oh, man, what a view! What a view that would be. If I had far enough render distance, what a view that would be. I'll just pretend like I can see out there.
If only you could see what's on my screen.
Yeah, I know. Well, I can kind of. I have the Twitch thing open. And I can see all these things. But yeah, one day.
Down here we have the kitchen.
Oh wow! Oh, this is cool.
See lots of stoves and you know, tabletops for food preparation and whatnot.
Yeah, this is fantastic.
Well,
again, diagonal room. Love it. Love it. Love it. Very cool.
Down below we got you know, the food storage. We even got frozen.
Nice. Nice. Oh, dude, this is great. This is great. This is great. And that's something that we can do in vanilla. Come on. We have barrels now and you know, you can put things in item frames or whatever. It's not gonna look quite as good, but you can come like, you know, you have to use your imagination a little bit more in vanilla, but you can still do it. What's all this water? What's going on here?
This the idea that I had here is, if you see, this is actually one of the kind of springs that flow to the outside, and I wanted to kind of show an origin of it, but to also use it as an excuse that this is where fresh water is obtained from the mountain spring, and that's cool. Basically to you know, prevent them from having to lug massive amounts of buckets of water up the, you know, all the flights of stairs and whatnot.
Yeah. Oh,
And also, and also if there were ever, an attack, so to speak, there would be, a fresh supply.
Yeah, right. Like if they're being sieged. Yeah. Also, as a builder too, having something on different levels is such a good thing. Instead of all be like all in the same level. Like I like these like little like half flights of stairs, or I don't know what you call it, like a half story.
Yeah, I definitely, I'm really glad that I did that. But you can see we got the banquet hall here.
Oh, this is great. Again, diagonal, love it. Oh, wow, this is great. Awesome. Oh, you're using the diagonal chair method are these doors? Gotta be doors, right? Oh, trapdoors, okay. Wait a second. The trapdoors are connected textures?
Yeah.
I didn't know
They
that.
can be. Yeah.
Wow. I did not know that. I assumed that was a door. Oh. Huh. Wow. All right. I know what I need to talk to our boy Jerm about. Okay, cool. All right. That's awesome.
That's all right. Tell him what's up.
It's like, hey, it's like his worst thing is like, I was like, hey, Germ, I was on an Artocraft, and he's like, oh no. It's like, hey, I was on Rex server, and he's like, oh no, not like 9 more requests of amazing blocks. Well, what the heck is this? This is the map thing.
I was trying to make a painting of Fog Haven, but for some odd reason, those 4 tiles kept getting messed up. I have to look into.
Okay, you're gonna have to send me a link to how to do that, because that's news to me. You can
All right.
yeah,
I think that's the least I can do, I guess.
send me a link so I can import these, because we've been talking about I've been trying to think of actually replacing the paintings, the vanilla paintings in the texture pack with actual like pictures of the world. But the problem is we play on like 16-bit, not 32, so it's really hard to make out what it's supposed to be,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a tough one. Oh, this is cool.
Always is. But this is hey, no bouncing on the bed.
Oh, sorry about that.
No jumping on.
Yeah, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. I think you and I have read that book a few times.
This is, speaking of which, these are my boys' rooms.
Oh, no kidding. Oh, cool. Awesome. I'll close the door and turn off the lights because no boy alive knows how to do that. Okay, anyway.
Yeah. And then, of course, we got the King's Chamber.
Oh, dude, this is awesome. Now that's a bed. Wow, that is a bed, man. Oh, you know what? That's interesting. Oh, because you have a vertical slab there again. Okay. All right, Sausage. All right. Sausage and I have argued 1,000 times that I say vertical slabs wouldn't be good for Minecraft, and he says that they would. All right, Sausage, you win. You win. I want them.
Get racked.
You win, Sausage. I want them, because even just seeing this little trick of how you can do like 1.5 blocks of like a pillowcase. Yeah, that's all it takes. All right, fine. There you go. I give in. Oh, these are cool too. What are these? Oh, more shelves, vertical slabs. Sweet. Now all I'm gonna see is vertical slabs. You've done it, Rex.
Speaking of which,
you've convinced me.
Speaking of which, we have a tub over here made out of a luxurious vertical slab.
Yeah.
Rough marble, dark rough marble.
Yeah. All right. See, vertical slabs are great. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. All right. I'm convinced. My only reasoning against them was because it would lead to odd things. I think I can do this. It would lead to odd things. So like, the problem is on the inside of the house, you couldn't put anything on this block here, like up against the wall. Or if you do on the other side, on the outside of the house, you couldn't put like landscaping right up against it. That was my only thinking. But as long as you were just smart about where you put things, I guess. It'd just be a learning curve, I guess, to know how to use them if you don't come from like a Conquest Reforged background, I guess, would be the thing. Like, you would have no problem, clearly. You know how to do it, but I would have to learn. But I can learn with time and patience.
I think you'll be okay. You get a nice little view kind of out this window too. This sun window, right?
Yeah, I like this. This is a really interesting thing. Again, not something I would have done. I really like it. Something I'll do at some point now. That's a very cool look. Actually, does the sun time is frozen? I assume, right? I think we're at noon.
Yeah, it is.
Do you have? Let's see.
Skylight, yeah, sky.
Yeah, cool, awesome. Do you always leave the sunset, or does it move sometimes?
You know, if someone has to move it, we don't have a problem. They, you know, mess around from time to time, but for the most part, we leave it at.
Oh man, wow, these are nice. Oh, these clothes hangers? Oh, they're really cool. Wait a second. Do they come with clothes on them? Like these things here? Or they're just variations? Or
no, right click on.
What? You can just right click them? Dude, I don't know anything about Quest Reforged. I'm kind of embarrassed that I didn't know you could do that. Oh man.
Is it? I think it's up above. I think no, you can see it's down below. I'm sorry.
I feel like the biggest noob. I'm a little embarrassed right now. I'm sure that's like one of the first things you learn about this mod.
This is the spiral tower that you saw the Conquest logo.
Oh yeah,
front and center.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This goes over to the ballroom.
Oh, that's nice. Ooh, I like these too. Marble blue walls. Oh, very cool. Huh. Oh, look at that texture. That's cool. Awesome. This is a really nice ballroom. The chandeliers actually look a little bit similar to the ones in your... Well, I forget which one it was now. The cathedral, maybe?
Yes, actually, they are pretty close. They're slightly different, but really not that far off. They're slightly shorter, and the handle which they hang is wider.
No, those are really cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, well done.
You know, we got a nice little cocktail bar here to you know, you want a fine glass of wine.
Mm-hmm.
Here's.
I did not realize I was wearing my party skin up until just right now. It's the first time I've seen it. I feel ridiculous. Well, it is late night. It's usually my late night skin, so all right, I'll keep my party skin on. This is my discotheque skin. All right. Awesome. Well, this ballroom's cool. I like the idea of including like bars and little like VIP seating up here, too. That's cool. Nice little fenced off seating, cool too.
Yeah, that's right. Nice, very luxurious, and then up here you can see we have the master library.
Oh yeah, this is a library. Wow, this is great.
And something kind of, you know, that I wanted to try is to break up the bookcases or the bookshelves, I should say, a little bit. Is throwing those paintings, those different paintings in.
Yeah, those are really cool. That's a really cool way to sort of, again, just so it's not just a giant wall of bookshelves. That's a really cool idea. And also, I really like the super tall windows too. Just lets a ton of light in, and again, breaks up the really, especially if you're going for such a tall, you know, such a tall room. You got to find some ways to break it up, and yeah, that works totally. I like these carts too to go get the tall books too. That's an awesome idea as well.
Yeah, because most of the other libraries that I've done have ladders, but I was like, you know, this is the royal palace. You know, there's got to be, you know, the king or, you know, advisors or what have you can't be climbing a damn ladder. They got to be, you know, walking up some stairs or something with ease to fetch a book up above.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah. This is great. All this different seating options too is so nice to have. Yeah. Yeah, well done, dude. I like the pillars. I like all of it. I like everything. I can't believe we're still in the same palace. I mean, this palace is like, it never ends. You just keep going and going and going.
But wait, there's more. The spiral staircase goes up to it's kind of a little funky the way it's set up. You got to kind of walk right up the center. But it leads up to Donaldus II. This is kind of like his personal study area, and this Donaldus II is actually centered around my brother.
Okay. I saw his head. Nice. Wow. Man. This is really cool. So, okay, so Bill, are we in a tower right now? Is that what's...
Yes.
So, when you built this tower, did you have this in mind, or did you build the tower and then like, okay, now what am I going to put in the tower?
I have a plan for everything.
So you know, when you're starting to build it, you know what it's going to be on the inside, basically?
Yep, I just need to figure out how I want it to look. That's all. You know, I gotta figure out how to transfer it from my mind over.
It's an interesting thing thinking about this. You know, building in this game that we play is you know, sometimes I'll be standing at a certain place in the world, you know, and I look, it's like, you know what, it needs a tower over there. Okay, then I was like, okay, I'll just go build the tower, because I kind of see the exterior in my head, and then I finish like, okay, now what's this tower going to be? And then that's usually where I just start another build. But what I would do, ideally, is then I would figure out the plan, but maybe thinking of sort of the reasoning first would be more of an inspiration to actually get in and build the interiors, because there'd be the storyline behind it, you know?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I feel giving a purpose is definitely a huge driving point to, you know, inspiration and motivation.
So let me just ask: have you thought about this world? Have you ever thought about Joel Duggan asked me one time if I had ever thought about doing anything with my world as far as other media, like actually writing like maybe short stories or something like that, since this is so incredibly like detailed and rich in lore and rich in storyline, all that kind of stuff. Have you thought about doing something like that, like writing storylines, not just like in your head, but I mean actually like really writing it out, like story form?
Yeah, no, I mean, like I said, if you check out the Discord, the lore, you know, like I said before, a lot of people have written lore, but you know, mine particularly took me a little while, because it's probably like a solid 30 paragraphs or something at the moment, and there's much more I want to incorporate. I basically want to incorporate everyone else's builds into my lore and write kind of a short story.
Oh yeah,
and because basically, like I was saying before, the Netherlord, the war with the Netherlord is what you know, basically caused the creation of Foghaven after the Netherlord was defeated, so to speak. But then the Netherlord returns, and the current king of Foghaven, King Devonius, must you know, embark on a quest to basically recruit all the other you know, kingdoms of Yarrowen, which is the name of the map. You know, that's what Lord Dacker called it, Yarrowen.
Right.
So but yeah, no, that's so basically I want to kind of, you know, try to set up stories within the story of, you know, like another build, for example, is Pax Altum. So, you know, King Devonius has to go to Pax Altum and try to convince, you know, them to join the war effort, so to speak. And, you know, he might have to do so by, you know, helping them out, you know, taking care of, you know, some sort of issue that, you know, ails the people of that kingdom.
Okay, yeah. I mean, that's juicy. That's juicy, and it could lead to a lot of different both, you know, I talk to Grumpy Owl frequently about the sort of macro lore and the micro lore, you know, like the overarching story, like the Nether War and the Four, but then also like you know, Larry, who works down at the docks. What's his story? You know, he's not going to be involved necessarily in the world-changing events, but when you're telling a story, like if you're telling the story of the world, you don't hit Larry. You know what I mean? But if you're telling like a story, you're sometimes I find your characters can have interactions with Larry, and all of a sudden, then you find out, like, you know, what's his story? Oh, he has some heartbreak, or blah 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 blah. And I think stories is a nice way to get into I don't know, get into the micro lore a little bit, like kind of the way Grumpy does it on Home. I get a lot of inspiration from that.
Yeah, he's definitely he's a good writer. He knows what.
This room
But yeah, up there was the kind of just the little garden, so to speak, and it actually has a little place to sit and view. There's not really a whole lot. I need to add a forest and a little something something to actually view back here, but you know, it's gonna be a nice kind of beautiful overlook of behind Foghaven.
Oh yeah, that would be cool. What's this little? Oh, seating. Oh, that's so cool. Oh yeah, okay. When you said sit, I couldn't see the seats from the back. Yeah, now I understand what you're saying. Yeah, wow, that's. Yeah, hold on, let me grab a screenshot here. Oh, look at us. Look at us. Wrecked and Fix, best friends, hanging out the overlook. Awesome. And
BFFL.
There we go. Got it. Cool.
Oh, I didn't jump off too quick.
No, I got it. Nope, I got it. That'll be the screenshot of one of these videos. Or the thumbnail. I mean. Very cool.
And then you can see the throne room / audience room, kind of somewhat like a dome-like structure.
Okay, yeah.
And that's where we're gonna head into next. And this is basically where all of the kingdoms that are part of the Yarwin Alliance gather for, you know, meetings and summits and whatnot.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, wow,
and you can see that the Conquest logo, a lot of other people incorporated the Conquest logo in their build, and it's kind of what we're saying is like the symbol of the Yarwin Alliance.
Okay, yeah, that's nice to incorporate that. Yeah, for sure.
And we got all sorts of, obviously these outside parts are for, you know, other kingdoms. But then we got the 4 seats, which are the, you know, the 4 lords, like I was saying before.
Yeah,
and then, of course, we got the throne, right? King Rect.
Yeah.
No, not King Rect. I'm sorry. It's supposed to be King Devonius.
King Devonius, yeah.
But it's King Rect, right?
Yeah.
With my golden chalice, my golden.
Yeah, that's really cool. Are these just gold blocks? Oh yeah, block of gold. Oh wow, with the connected textures. Oh wow, they all. Oh man, that's really. Oh, that's really cool. Ah, that's so cool. Oh man, I love it. Love it. Yeah, I love how each of them has their own sort of color scheme and everything. The whole bit. The banners on the wall. Yeah, this is awesome. This is a throne room, man. This is a throne room.
Well, thanks. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. Oh, that's it.
I mean, you know, I could continue to show you more and more, but it's just smaller stuff. I guess the last thing would probably be up here, actually. Okay. Well, I forgot to show you the King's Guard opposite. The wing opposite to the Servants' Quarter is the King's Guard, which is the military force. That's kind of like the most elite of the elites.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is
but it's relatively the same for the most part. I can show you that real quick. It'll only take like a second. But
right.
we got kind of balconies on both sides of the tower.
Oh, these are nice balconies. Yeah, this is awesome. Man, I love being able to look down and see how much dimension there is to this whole build. Yeah, that's really,
Yeah,
really
if only you had 64 render distance.
I can't
You come up here to the top.
You can play with 64.
Come up.
That's unbelievable.
Well, I mean, it's like kind of chopping on me a little bit
So
right
is
now,
mine.
but
So
I
is
can bear with
mine.
it. I can bear with it. It's normally the viewers that are always like, "Dude, your frame rate sucks." I'm like, "Yeah, that's fine. I don't care."
Wow. Yeah. Oh,
But
that's a
you
view.
could get a real nice view. This is kind of like where the king would come to, look over the entire.
What's the server render distance set at?
It's at the default, but Optifine. I don't know if you know, Optifine allows you to basically ignore that
Huh. I
and
didn't
set
know
it
that.
to 64 is the max value you can set it to. But if you actually change it in the TXT file, you can actually increase it even more. So some of the screenshots you've seen of me, posting the entire build, I've had the render distance up to like 90. I can get to 90 before it gets like really, really unbearable.
Well, folks, I want to go up here. I set my render like higher than my computer can really handle, but I want to just give you an idea of the scale of this entire build. And again, it's only mine's up to 21. I'm gonna we'll just go to a slideshow here. I'll set up to 30. We'll see how it goes. But while it's all rendering in, Rec, let's leave the military thing go, because if you want to see the military wing, then you have to log on and you can go take a look for your very own self. It'll be a little tease to get people in. So go to it and follow my man and watch his streams and hang out for 20 hours that you have to do, and then you can or you can just go in spectator mode and come see this wonderful, amazing world. It's wonderful, and not only that, but Rect is a really entertaining streamer. I always have a really great time. He's very relaxed, very chill, and very most importantly welcoming and friendly, which is not always, I keep saying it's not always the case in some Minecraft communities. It's just not always been my experience. But his community is amazing. They're amazing people. They're very friendly, and the dude is awesome. So Rec, thank you so much for giving me a tour.
And not a problem. Thank you for your kind words and your time. I appreciate you wanting to do this, and I hopefully maybe we can look forward to you checking out some of the other builds too at some point.
I would love to do that. So for sure, I've seen little bits. Sometimes when you get rated, you'll do a little mini world tour, and I get to look at all the other amazing builders here. I want to see my man X Paradox. I want to see his build at some point as well. So, but we'll do that at a future time. If you enjoyed this stuff, go follow my man on Twitch, and you have a YouTube channel. Do you advertise that, or is that secret stuff?
I mean, it's out there, but to be honest, Twitch is my primary place of providing content.
Yeah. So check it out, guys, and also he has his own Discord. You can find all that stuff from the Twitch channel. So Rect, again, thank you very much for inviting us over to come to your amazing world, and I can't wait to come see you next time. See some more of these amazing builds.
Yeah, of course. Thank you.
All right, bye. Everyone, have a great day. We'll see y'all next time. Bye. Hey guys, thank you so much for your support. My members, YouTube members, and patrons. Really, truly, I cannot thank you enough. I say it every video. That's never going to stop. Really, it means a lot to me and my family. It's really amazing what you do. So thank you so much. A special thanks to Rect for letting us come on this world and check it out. If you enjoy it, again, like I say, it is in the description below. Go follow that dude. Go follow that dude. You will not regret it. He's amazing and just a good friend. He's a cool dude too. So, all right, we'll see you next episode. Again, thanks to all the support on this channel. Bye.